guys, what's up? So I've received a couple more packages from my eBay haul and thought I better get the part 2 done now. I think I've got maybe 3 or 4 items that are still to arrive. It's taking absolutely months. I'm starting to hate eBay. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you kind of what I've got at the minute. So my first and only, what you could call, I guess, a clothing item would be this sticky bra. And because it was plastic on the other side, it meant that if my top was too transparent, you could see it shining, and if I wore strapless, then it would just slide off the plastic, etc, etc. So I got this one. This is a size smaller than the one that I have. This is size B, and in bras I'm normally a C. So this is a B, and this outer part is fabric. So no matter how transparent my top is, you can't really see this. It doesn't shine through because it's not shiny at all. And strapless clothes don't slide off of it. They grip to a little bit easier. So this was my first buy, and I'm going to have to leave everything linked below and you can check out your prices yourself, because I'm not 100% on all of the prices, but I think it was around $1 or $2. Then moving on to nail stuff, I got these 2 little bottles of nail glue. I'm not even going to attempt to remember the price because I don't have a clue. I did use it yesterday because I decided I was going to do my nails and completely failed, because it turns out I'm not a pro nail artist. But yeah, I just thought that they'd be really good just to stick on some little jewels or anything like that. Talking about jewels, I got 2 loads of jewels. So I got these silver ones, which come in mainly the same size. They're quite big, but there are a few little ones in there. And it says that there's 1,000 in here, but I'm not going to count them. And then my last set of gems that I got, they come in pink, silver and black. And they come in all different sizes too. This is just a little like wheel of gems. See them all in there. And again, this was pretty cheap. I think this was about $1 or so. So that was pretty good. Seemed to stick really well with the glue as well. And then moving on to eyebrows. So I've tweezed my eyebrows for a really long time, and when I was younger I over plucked them. So I've kind of been letting them grow out for the past like 4 years, but I'm still trying to keep them in a certain shape. But the hairs were long and there was little blonde hairs up here that I didn't like. So I decided I would get some eyebrow scissors that come with a comb on them. But when I get my new spoilie brush, then I will probably take the comb off of them. But they actually did a really, really good job. And it's pink like that. And then the other thing I got for my eyebrows was this Twinkle eyebrow razor. So they come in 3 colours. You get orange, blue and pink, like so. And these are actually really, really good. I obviously wanted to try them out before I did this video. And both these and the scissors, I was so pleased with how they work. I feel that I'm finally going to get the eyebrows that I want, and I can keep them maintained to the way I want. So my last products are makeup products. And I only got a couple of these, and I'm not too happy with them, if I'm quite honest with you. So the first thing was a beauty blender. Now, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's tiny. I spent like $1 something on this and expected a real size beauty blender just without the name brand. And this thing is tiny, like absolutely tiny. And it came with a little black bag as well, but the little black bag had this feeling, this texture to it, that I couldn't touch it without cringing. It was just awful. Couldn't stand it. So I'm going to give this a go. Just because it's small, it doesn't mean it's bad. And I'll see how it works out. I was just a little bit upset that it's not beauty blender size. The next makeup thing that I got is a concealer. Now, I expected this to be a real size concealer tube. It says 3 concept eyes on it. Now the picture actually had a Chinese girl getting rid of her lip, because that's like something of the fashion there, is to have smaller lips or something. So I got this in shade number 1, and again, it is absolutely tiny. It's not a normal concealer. I'll probably run out of this within about 3 or 4 weeks. The shade is a good shade, but it doesn't really do much. Like, on my hand, I've just covered up a freckle. But other than that, I feel like it's more like a foundation. And my other problem with this is it feels like the Kiko foundation, and I stopped using the Kiko foundation just because I felt like it was too thick and too mousse-like. So I'm not going to waste it. I will use it, but it's not the size that was expected, and it really isn't that good. My next thing from eBay, again, it said it was a concealer on it. It said concealer and BB cream, but I'd searched concealer and it came up concealer. The picture that's displayed is a girl putting this white cream on her face, or a light beige cream on her face, and covering up a little patch on her face. And this cream was like pretty much white. And I was like, oh, that would be good. That would just be like a decent sized tube, probably a little bit small, but a decent sized tube. And that will be my go-to concealer. I chose the whitest one I could, expecting it to be more like this colour. And I've received this very, very, very tanned tube. It's a big tube as well. It's almost like a foundation tube. And it really isn't that white. Like, can you compare those two? Really not. Let me do a swatch on my hand. So when I went back, they changed their title from concealer to concealer, BB cream and foundation. So they've clearly been getting some hate. Now, this is quite a watery consistency, and I'm not sure it's going to be that great of a foundation. But again, I can only give it a try in one of my makeup videos and see how it goes. Now, I don't know if you can see the difference there. So this is the concealer, the tiny, tiny bottle of concealer, and this is the tube that was meant to be pretty much white, that was meant to be concealer slash BB cream, but mainly concealer. And I expected it to be more this colour. This is the colour that I ordered online. This is the colour that came in the picture. And as you can see, they're just not even. And this is so yellowy orange tinged as well that I don't know. It's not good. So, and now that I've covered myself in makeup, the first product I bought was a highlighting and contour kit. And again, I was really, really pleased about this. I really, really wanted this. This is the contour and highlight kit. Looks pretty good in here. The colours that were advertised, they have come in those colours. My problem with this, now It may be different if I use brushes, but my problem with this is that the colour pigmentation isn't so great. Oh, I've just done a swatch on my arm and it has come out a lot better. That's got both the contour and the highlight there. So yesterday or the day before this, I swatched these two and absolutely nothing came off, like nothing. So I don't know, maybe it was the top coat that had something in it that stopped the pigmentation or something along those lines. This is now maybe the third time I've swatched it, and I have actually got something off of it now. Looks pretty good too, like the colours, the brown doesn't look dirty. The white I the white kind of highlight colour I picked, I did want a little bit of like a pinky tinge in it, but not too much. There was one that had more pink in it. So I guess I'll just have to try these out on my face and see how I get along with them. But yeah, now that I've actually got the swatches working and I'm actually getting pigmentation out of it, it could be a good product. I'll have to kind of let you know. I've got hiccups. So that is everything I got on eBay that's arrived. Like I said, I've still got a few more things that I'm waiting to come. And when they do, then I guess I'll have to do a part 3. But yeah, I guess I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.